I'm here with Black Music Canada, and today we're here with Kirk Grange, the keyboardist.
Yes.
How did you get into music?
From like a little kid, I was just playing on the pots and pans, 3, 4. Kind of started in church. Learned a lot there. And my parents put me in classical music, and I got some experience there, and then been playing music ever since.
Awesome. I think it's beautiful that you said that your parents sort of like encouraged your music career.
Definitely, yeah.
Were you all heavily involved in church, and then it sort of went from there?
Yeah, basically we were heavily involved in church. It wasn't necessarily that there was a push to be a musician, because kind of being a black kid, they don't necessarily push that very much, especially in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
But when you realize you have a gift, it's your job to develop it and use it.
I love that you said that. Oftentimes I think as black kids we're told to be a lawyer, be a doctor, something more lucrative. So how are your parents taking to your career now?
Before, I think it was hard to see, but when they see now that you actually have a real gift, and doing anything else wouldn't make sense, because this is what you've been given. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. What does being a keyboardist entail? Like, what does your day-to-day look like in the studio or when you're working with artists?
Well, I'm also like a producer, so I do mostly that as well. Just learning music, making music for different artists, helping them prepare as well. It's just a lot of music and a lot of people.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Who are your biggest musical inspirations? It's a little question. You can take your time.
Yeah. No, it's very eclectic, to be honest. It's from like oldies of gospel, oldies of R&B, to like Dream Theater, to rock. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. It's very eclectic, but probably say keyboard-wise, maybe like Chick Corea, Art Tatum.
If there was one artist that you can perform with or make music with, who would it be and why?
What I could perform with, I would say Justin Timberlake, because he's just excellent at what he does.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, I did not expect you to say Justin. Right. I love Justin.
Yeah,
Have you heard Mirrors?
Absolutely.
Love him.
Yeah, for sure.
Love him. Okay, now we're friends. Awesome. What would you say to up-and-coming Black Canadian artists who want to get into the music industry?
I would say don't do it if you're not serious. Most importantly, you need to be sure that this is what you want to do, because it's challenging, and a lot of times if something's challenging, we don't want to actually push past the difficult parts, but once you pass those parts, that's where a lot of breakthrough can happen in your life, not just in music, but just in life in general. So just make sure this is what you're going to do and be intentional about it.
Speaking of challenges, what are some of the challenges that you faced working in the music space in Canada, and how did you overcome these challenges?
Endurance. I think no matter what, there's challenges, there's always going to be them. There's going to be more coming as well. But I think it has to be just a mental decision that no matter what, I'm going to go through this and get better, especially when you know this is something you're supposed to do.
How did you know it was something that you were supposed to do?
When I tried everything else. I did so many different jobs, I went to school for so many different things, and I realized this is just truly it. This is what it is.
You kept coming back to it. I love that. How can Canadians find your work? Where can they follow you?
You can follow me at Kirk Grange on Instagram, KIRKGRANGE, and you can find me there. You can find my music there, my work there.
So, wishing you all the best.
Thank you.